Hello? Hello, hello? Did you hear that noise? That was my washer freaking out. Um, Hi Wolf Tast, Puma, welcome, or yeah, welcome in everyone. Congrats on first. Congrats on first. Zordly on second, Wolf Tast third. Hi Zordly, wishing you all a safe day. You too, you too. How's your day, Wolf Tast, Zordly, Puma? Yeah, how's everyone? How are you guys doing? Um, Yeah, what's Jake's streaming schedule? That's a great question. I go live. Yeah, I've responded, but I've been going live between 1 and 3 Eastern. 1 and 3 Eastern. If I do go live, but I can't really stick to a specific schedule of days, perhaps. But if I go live, it's between 1 and 3 Eastern. I also see that you're lurking, Wolf Test. Because you're still sick. I hope that you feel better and enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you being here. And I hope that you feel better soon. Hope you feel better soon. Get well, get well. Um, yes, let's see what else. Yes, and I'm very unorganized, very unorganized. No, it could be worse. It could be worse. At least I go live on the hour. I try to go live like if I go live, it'll be like at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock. That's usually what I've been doing. Um, yes, but anyway, and I totally wasn't dancing behind the blur. I was blurred, so you can't see anything. Okay, doing pretty good. But this light tummy, yeah, yeah. And no family drama today, so that's good. Yes, it's always good, always good. And yes, what is today? Today's Wednesday. I just reminded myself to follow Wolf Test since they started streaming. Yes, go follow Wolf Test. That's yeah. They've been playing Sims 3 from what I've seen. They've also been playing. Let's see if that should work. Yeah, they've been playing Sims 3 a lot. I think that they were also playing Dead by Daylight. Yeah, having some good streams recently. Hope it continues. They've been fun. They've been fun. Love some Sims 3. I need to switch to be mod view. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Um did I turn this volume down? I did. I already did. Yeah, so I guess we can start building. Start building. I was already building a little bit. I've been working off stream a little tiny bit because I don't really want this build to take a whole month like before. So we're going to be working on that a little bit, and off stream, just a little bit, just a little bit. What did I do? I did barely anything. Put some curtains in here. Some curtains in here. You just don't want me to sing again. Wait, I gotta be able to watch, for people being sus, exactly. You just don't want me to sing again. No, you can sing, you can sing. I want to hear you sing. Screech, sing, whatever you want. Is there anything else I did? I did a little bit of changes here because I worked on the kitchen. Love the addition of the curtains. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Glad you like it. I think that this area is really pretty. Can I ask how you decided what to do off stream? It's a combination of just letting my ADD do things. I think we both screech. I think we both screech, Puma says. I think that's true. It's mostly a combination of my ADD run mild and also doing things. I guess maybe some more boring stuff. I don't know. What would I normally do? I feel like tedious things is probably what I would normally do. I decided to work on the kitchen though. this is really cute. I did I just did this within like the last half an hour or hour or so is what I've been working on. So that's probably what I'll continue. I'll add some clutter in here. But no, there's not really a whole lot of thought going on behind what I decide to work on. I guess maybe just some stuff that feels like it'll take me a long time. It felt to me like you were doing foundational stuff. Yeah, yeah. Like saving the fun decorating stuff for stream mostly. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds right. That sounds right. So we're going to continue the kitchen. I'm also wondering whether, now that I have the bedroom colors right, I think I might want to actually switch the bathroom colors to match the bedroom a little bit more. So we're going to make this one red, that one blue, and this one probably gold. Do like some sort of gold or yellow. This one would also work probably in here. This one has rusty colors. This one's like this one in particular is rust and red. So that one will probably work. We'll probably do that in there. And then this is a little bit more pinky. This one's like kind of the red tone though. Could also do, I think I want to do peachy because I have been doing peachy tones in here too, so I could do that. What's this one? This is just a half bath that can be anything. Maybe that one. So yeah, we're just gonna get started, I guess. Anything new since I've seen anyone last? Anything new? Any new fun things going on? Since I was streaming, I think I streamed Saturday. Wait, what is today? No, I don't know what today it is. I streamed Monday, right? Probably. I've been streaming like every other day too. That's something else that I've been doing. I just try to stream every 1 or 2 days. It's a pretty color for the bathroom. I think that they're all pretty. Yeah, for sure. I really like this tile, but this peach is really good because I've been doing red. I've been adding a little bit of peachy tones around. So I think that that's probably a good swatch color for that. Let's do this in here. And that one's all set as well. This song is kind of calm. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Zordly, I listened to the Hillary Duff album. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I listened to it on my way to work yesterday. It's good. It was good. I think I liked, honestly, the first one the most. The tennis one. The tennis one. That's one that like sticks out to me, I guess, the most. But I only listened through it once or like 1.5 times. Maybe we could jam to it later. Yeah, we totally could. Okay. What was I doing? I'm getting distracted already. Like I'm bouncing all over the place already. Let's do kitchens and bathrooms are always the things I go to first. I think that's also kind of how I decide as well on what to do is based off of what I want to do, which is usually the kitchens and bathrooms first, and I leave the stuff I don't like to do for last. Speaking of that, I did do the bedrooms here. I think these were easier for me to think about because they're more generic and not for particular people. And so it is kind of just like a puzzle. I like a puzzle more than doing something. When it's a personalized bedroom, I feel like it's more subjective and it takes a lot of like time and attention and care to the details, whereas these are just like, okay, I want a bedroom, I want 2 beds in it. And there's only so many places you can put 2 beds in a room, and so many color schemes I could go for. And I liked making these beds. I think these are really cool. I hope that they work. They will work, I think. These might conflict with stuff a little bit, but if they do, I could raise them from something. I think they should hopefully work. We'll have to do play testing. Does this bathtub by any chance come in like red for this room, blue for this room? It does. Comes, I mean, could I make that work? I feel like I can, actually. I think I can make that work. And then, does it come in either orange or... It comes in orange and white. And orange and black. Does it come in gold? Like a... There's the gold and red. It doesn't quite match, but it kind of does, weirdly enough. This one matches the bed in here like too well. I don't think a fixture should match that closely. Maybe the red and white. I don't know if I really like this bathtub all that much, but I am going to use it anyway. I think it should go there in this bedroom. That color might work as well. Yes, the new tub feels nice for a fancy rental. I think it's nice. The checkerboard is a lot. It's like a checkerboard bathtub is a lot. Does it come in any like a white? Not that I would use it here, but like I think it'll be hard for me to use. Suggestion for the bathrooms: not using the wall-mounted sponges because those are personal bath products versus like hotel shampoos and showers. For sure, that makes sense. Maybe doing like a shelf or something instead. That's a good idea. And I agree. Let's see. I am putting at the moment I have this away from the wall. I'm almost wondering. I kind of want to do like a. What I really want to do is like a surface there. I could probably do the one from Ondarion, from this region of Ondarion, which I don't know the name of. This one. This looks good, actually. I probably will do that. This is the one I want to use in my heart. But it doesn't come from any of the packs that I'm using for this build. So we're gonna do this one. I like the wood. I think the wood is fine. Just don't get it wet. Maybe they have it like, I don't know. They've waterproofed it, okay? Otherwise, I don't have any options. Actually, I probably do. Something else I could potentially do are like cabinets. Sort of very extra. I like it, but I don't see using it. I'll never leave it. Oops. Puma's messing around. Looks like I didn't mean to fit that. You're great. You're doing great, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay. Wait. There you go. I think it's yeah. It's an extra bathtub for sure. This is also something I was thinking, but I don't really like this. What about this one? Oh, hey, Annalie. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope your day's going well. What have you been up to? I'm working in Ondarion. Ondarion. Yeah, it's been fun. I've been having a lot of fun with this build. I really like this world a lot. It's one of my favorite worlds that we've gotten in a long time. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty good today. It's a good Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday. I keep not knowing what day it is. um, I feel like this room is too small for me to do that with. I also don't need to do it in this room. I like the corner. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that you're well. A mod that doesn't suppress random things here. You're doing great, Puma. You're doing great. You're doing great. At least there won't be a plus army today. Hey, you never know. You never know. Don't leave your cat unattended. Oh, hey, David. Hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I did a little bit of work on this build off stream. I really like this build. I haven't been feeling the recent worlds all that much, even though I do like them. But this world speaks to me, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Sunny day, doing swell. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I really like this world. It's very pretty. Also, I feel like it's kind of timeless, so I can use it for both my fantasy save file and my regular one too. Same thing with this build. I could probably even use it for both. But I really like this build. I like the shape of it. I think it's looking really cool. We're doing some bathrooms right now. I did the kitchen off stream, like an hour, just like within the last hour. That's the word, timeless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's a good description for it. I wish more worlds were like this, but that's my own niche request because I like to build fantasy stuff too. But I think this is perfect for a fantasy setting while also working for modern day. And it's also pretty generic. Like this is just Mediterranean, but like I think that you could make this, like obviously maybe this area is Northern African. I like that it's made of a combination of different places rather than being super specific. I like that. I like that about it. Let's see. Yeah, I unplugged the keyboard now. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's hard to be creative when it's super specific. I think so, especially, yeah. I think so too. I think something else too is that this is, I don't know, like the Mediterranean, and I'm a little bit more familiar, just like in general with this sort of like Mediterranean style than somewhere Eastern, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's easier for me to build things that I feel like are a little bit more familiar with me for me. I started making Sims mentioned in my Dynasty of Mage shell build. I forgot how long cast takes. I have Matriarch and Sun made after a few hours. Oh, I save them and replace them, or replace and fill in other generations, then upload to go along with a lot. Nice, nice. Yeah, cast takes a long time for sure. For sure. Did this pack come with a shower? I don't think it did, and I don't think I have any of these standing showers from. I have to study this build. Aw. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that you like it. I think it's coming together really well. Did you like the mage spell I build? I did take a look at your builds a little bit on the gallery. It looks cool. It looks cool. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm kind of annoyed. I don't think I have a shower option really here. So I'm gonna have to just do bathtub. Yeah. Yeah, you have some cool stuff on the gallery, David. I know that you specifically mentioned in your message, and I mentioned, and I've talked about this on stream actually before too, so which is why I kind of which is why I'm okay with like bringing it up, is that you wondered how to make like increase downloads a little bit, and like the absolute best way to do that is limited pack, especially base game. Also, unfortunately, I think the setting is pretty important. Seasons, which I think that you already have set for your stuff, but like building it, you want to make sure the thumbnail is in summertime. The greener the lot, the better, or the more artistic and the thumbnail is, the better. This actually looks really good. I really like the way that these trees are. This is really aesthetically pleasing, and I think it could catch people's eye. That's the major thing. Also, lighting. You want to make sure that the lighting is going on the front of the lot. If it's not, then don't upload it on that lot. Move it to a different lot. I wouldn't upload this lot at this time of day because it's all shaded on the front, and that decreases downloads. If that's what you're worried about. At the end of the day, they'll build for fun, whether that is for building for the gallery or not. Just make sure that you're having fun when you're building. But yeah, I would never upload this at this time of day. And if this lot is always shaded on the front, I wouldn't upload anything on this lot. If I wanted you to place it here, I would put this is the original name. I would put the name of this lot as a hashtag in here, and I would say built for hashtag Sankofa residents, all one word, when I uploaded it. And people will probably put it there anyway, or put it wherever they want anyway. But I would upload it on a better lot that looks better in the thumbnail and just put this in the hashtag and tell people to put it where, it goes on hashtag this. And I would rather do that than put it on this lot. So those are a couple tips. A huge thing is the thumbnail. People, because you have to get people's attention in a sea of other things that are going to look, of other builds, and you have to sort of get their attention immediately within like 2 seconds. They're not going to read your descriptions. They're not going to do anything first. The first thing they're going to do is going to see that picture, and if they don't see anything that gets their attention, then they're just going to skip by it. It's the same thing with like Blue Sky or anything else too. I would give the same tips. Is that you need to sort of get people's attention with a picture. As beautiful of a picture as you can muster. The thumbnail is eye-catching, or people will pass up. I'd imagine the time of day you upload, yeah, it would be good. Like specifically when most people out would be gaming. Yeah, probably like, I feel like afternoon Eastern is like a high activity time. I feel like people are all around. I love the parallels between these bathrooms. Thank you. I like one of my favorite things to do with bathrooms is make each one a different color. I love doing that. I love doing it. I would do that in real life. Like if I had a house that had multiple bathrooms, I think it would be really cool to have different colored tiles in each that all sort of corresponded. But I'd love to have each bathroom a different color, but still sort of go well to each other. I also really I don't like this particular shower very much. Maybe this blue one could work for this bathroom. Kind of looks like a pass through. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of an all right spot for it. Something else I would kind of like to do. I might not be able to put a shower in here. I'd like to have a toilet, like a private toilet closet of some sort. I had to relocate Mage's Belly lot from Tomarang The 30 by 40 lot there is completely obscured in main thumbnail image. It only showed the tall roof line from EA's build in front of it, just terracotta tiles. Bird for the gallery thumbnails. That's smart. That's smart. I think that also, just if I can suggest it, try not to worry about downloads. I know that it's kind of hard to, and I know try to have fun with it. Try to have fun with it is my biggest tip as well. Don't worry too much about downloads, especially like I feel that way with Sims. I don't use any custom thumbnails for my Sims. I haven't yet, so they don't get very much downloads, and they're just not going to. Is like it doesn't matter how great I think my sim is, they're just not going to get very many downloads. Yeah, the builds get lost in the sea of items. Just like that's just how the gallery is with everything. Yeah. That's why base game builds help. Also, naming it something that people are going to search is also a tip I can give. Like, name it something that people are just going to be searching for the foreseeable future. Have keywords in the description. Have hashtags for things that people want to search a lot. I always make it fun. Sometimes building with quirks makes me giggle a bit. Yeah, of course. And for me, I don't worry about downloads. Most of my creations I share are either a challenge, a gift for someone, or something I build out of need and thought someone else might want it. Yeah, yeah, that's always fun too. The builds that I've gotten the most downloads for are limited pack builds. They've gotten like 10 times the amount of downloads that my other builds do. I want to do at least a wall for the toilet to be behind. I would like to do a custom shower. I really would. I'm kind of wondering if I could put the toilet behind here. I also kind of want to move the door this way, but I don't. Excuse me. I actually like to see a favorite more than a download. Yeah, because it means the person actually likes the creation versus downloading it and tossing it out. Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. That makes sense to me. I only work on a shell build when I'm creatively motivated. Otherwise, clever ideas may not happen as much. I don't. I find I tend to be more intrigued by my own personal projects, and so unless I usually, for me personally, I like when a shell gives me an opportunity to do a build that I can use for my own, for myself as well. Like, I want to be able to use the shell for my own projects too, is what I'm trying to say. So I find it really difficult when a shell has like a very, very specific theme. Is this a weird? That's a weird spot for a shower. I kind of wanted to put the toilet there. I'm having trouble with this bathroom. I might not. I just need to not put a shower. Probably. This is probably where the toilet should go. Honestly, I could put the shower there, and I could put like a wall there, maybe a half wall, maybe, or I could just not put anything. I always try to go in favorite items I actively use. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to do. I used to do these gift exchanges in Sims 3 where we would exchange letters of things people wanted. Was fun thinking of ideas based on someone else's wants. That's really fun. I feel like that definitely. I think that's a good thing to practice. Especially if you're getting good at building, especially building things that you don't personally like. Perhaps it could be a really good a good idea to build things that you're just maybe that you wouldn't personally like, because that's really common in like the real world. Okay, if you're an architect, like get used to building something or designing something that you don't like yourself, because it's not for you, it's for a client. Um, let's put half wall here. I'm having trouble with this bathroom already. I want this to be, if I can, I want to do the trick where you scooch this into the wall a little bit. And then I really like the new wall trim, half wall trim. I'm always excited to place a new build in game. It feels good to step into a fully move-in ready lot tailored. Oh yeah, yeah. I usually don't build. I love building my own things. It's nothing against gallery builds. I think gallery builds are fun, and I have downloaded them in the past. But usually they're just temporary stuff. But until I would get a chance to build it myself, I'm not a streamer. I set up Discord last month. I'm not a streamer yet, so not a lot of traffic there yet. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's how that's how it is. I mean, I don't have a Discord either. Mostly posted images of recent builds. Nice, nice. Um, let's put this down. That's a really beautiful wall trim. I really like this. I need more wall trims. If they could like give us more wall trims with each pack, that would bring me a lot of joy. Could I actually get one that matches this color? I think that looks pretty good, actually. That looks really good. Yeah. I wish that this was tiled too. Like if this could match the tile on here, that'd be really cool. And I don't really like the gap there. Is this actually like... I think I need to just deal with it. Let's see. It pushed me out of my comfort zone because people had wants that didn't fit my own taste, like Victorian homes. I like the look of, but don't really play with much, so I had to do research a lot. One of my Victorians was my most downloaded items. That makes sense to me. People love Victorians. Um, yeah, for sure. I think I really like the idea of building. That's why shells are fun as well. Honestly, I think like instead of like a shell, just having like a build theme. Like this month, you can do whatever you want. Just make it a Victorian. Just build a Victorian house or whatever. It could be really cool. Or like build on this lot. Build whatever you want. Has to be on this lot. It's kind of a fun thing. I don't see people do it very much. Um, Another thing that would help with downloads. I missed. Jake should have a Discord. I mentioned him to a lot of friends on Twitch. To friends on Twitch to check out his awesome builds. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate that. Maybe eventually I might have a Discord. Maybe at some point, especially for so people know when I go live. Another thing that would help with downloads is to put is another thing that would help with downloads is to put a lot name in your hashtags. Exactly. Yeah. A lot of people are looking replacements for those lots. Yeah. Yep, I think that's a good. It's a good practice. I try to do remember. I try to remember to do it with every lot I upload is to put the original name of the lot in the description. I usually just put the hashtag because that makes sense to me. Is to search a hashtag for a lot, for the name of the lot that I'm looking for. Oh look, I downloaded a mod, guys. Cinematically made a new mod. It's quick save for build mode. Isn't that so cool? And it just alerted me that I hadn't saved in like in a while. I think maybe 20 minutes. I feel like maybe what his is. You can right click it to change the frequency of the notifications. Yeah, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. It's kind of cool, right? He's amazing. I like this location. I kind of wish it was a mirror there. I could make it a mirror if I wanted. I could. I could also cover it with a mirror. I could cover it with a mirror. I just have to find the right mirror. This is kind of cool. This is I'm not using this one because it's from the wrong pack. But this is what I would do. This one's kind of cool. I'm gonna raise this up to cover this up entirely, and then I'm gonna use. You don't have to use tool for this. You could delete the walls and so they don't snap, so that it doesn't snap with the mirror. I could show that way. This is what you do. You delete the walls, and enough of the wall. You need to delete enough of the wall so it's not going to snap everywhere. You might have issues, and then you just scooch this into the wall enough so it'll be in the wall. You could do this with tool as well. And then it'll be trial and error trying to get that right, but it looks like I did that right on the first try. And then you put the walls back. And now I have a mirror there. And I think they should be able to use that. And it looks good from the outside still too. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Clever mirror trick. Thank you, thank you. It looks pretty good. This sink will need to be centered for my enjoyment, but I think it needs to be centered. So I need to figure out how to get it to center. What have I done in the past to make sure that that's centered? I've made one myself with shelves, and I've used standing, like a pillar sink. And I've put a shelf underneath. I think that was something I wanted to test with my goth build that I never did too. Pillar sink? Is that what a pedestal sink? Pedestal sink. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. You're welcome, Swordly. I remember this from your hotel build. This mirror. Oh, you're right. I did do that in my hotel build. I was like, I did that at some point recently. But you're right. You're right. Let's do royalty legacy. Ooh. That one's actually pretty there too. I could probably do this. I could do that. It might not come in the right color actually. Let's look up my wedding stories. No, nothing in there. I don't think that any of these other packs I'm using are going to be. Actually, Riviera Retreat might have one. Nope. So we're going to have to do something from base game, or we're going to have to use this one. Which I doubt that this one's going to have a combination of the wood that I want and the tile that I want. So that's just going to be a no. How does the mirror look from the outside? Oh, hi, Remy. How are you? Thank you for the 20 stream streak. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you. Hi, how are we? I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Did you just say I want to see? You want to see my hotel? It's in Tartosa. It's kind of relevant. I feel like it's kind of relevant. I could show it off. It was for a shell. Speaking of shells, also thank you for the hydrate, David. How does the mirror look from the outside? You would never know, I don't think. This is the window right here. Unless you knew it was there, I don't think you would realize. If you scooch the mirror too far out, then you'll be able to see it on the outside wall or whatever. But the mirror is like in the wall, right? So when you have the walls down, you'll see it, but like Otherwise, you can't really see it. You can see a little bit of that like backboard thing, but he has a super fancy. Wait, let's see. Has a super fancy. Yeah, he has a fancy resort for Tortosa. Let's take a look. We can take a look. Has a super fancy pool. My washer is like freaking out. Has a super fancy pool overlooking the ocean. Yeah, it's really nice. I like how the mirror looks basically like the others. It's really cool, isn't it? I feel like this is also kind of realistic. Specifically like covering. Oh, I might need to move it a little bit, scooch it a little bit in more. I just saw it flicker there for a second. I think it's, I mean, I don't really care that it's doing that. That doesn't bother me. I'm gonna leave it. What else did I see? Yeah, I like how it looks basically like the others. I think so too. I think it's really fun. It is relevant. It is. Unless you have your nose pressed against the glass, it's very subtle. Yeah. I'm okay. I just got my boss complaining about nothing. Aw. Or just little things. I'm a bit frustrated too. That stinks. I'm sorry to hear that. Work stress is never good. But yeah, I hope that it gets better. If you can get your mind off of it. I love that build. I think it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I would actually like hotels in the game. Would be really cool. I built this for a shell. The shell was very loose, and you could sort of extend the shell a little bit. But I tried to sort of honor the original shape as much as I could without adding a whole lot. What was this based off of? Was this based off of the? I think it was probably based off of the White Lotus from season 2. The Italian season. It's up on a cliff. It's not a bad glitch. No work stress sucks for sure. Yeah, for sure. I used this build to test out the getaway feature with ventured weights. Yeah. It would be good as a getaway, I think. Yeah, you said White Lotus in one of our chats. Yeah. It's pretty. Is this window? Oh, I did. Yeah, I was just looking at this window. I'm like, why does this window look different than the rest? Those are the windows that have the mirrors. I think, yeah, there's one here too. It's pretty, isn't it? Like White Lotus season 1 was fierce. It's a crazy show. It's a crazy show. That season was wild. That season was wild. All of them are wild, I guess. Well, that one's crazy. Yeah, I made like bridges. There's like bridges across from this pool, and they can like swim under the bridge and everything. I've been saving the slot. I built this kind of recently, within the last 6 months, I think. No, it was longer ago than that. I think probably is probably last summer. And I really like it. I've been saving this lot since this. I haven't built on this lot since this build came out. I've been saving it in my save file for a resort. It's also so it can be a restaurant. What world is this? This is Tartosa. This is Tartosa. It's the lot in front of the maze that's shaped like the Millennium Falcon. Oh my god, did you make this? I did make this, Annalie. I did. I did. Yeah, it can be, what did I say it could be? It's on my gallery. It's on my gallery. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, David. Where is it? It was from a while. It was from a while ago. It might have been. I'm kind of curious to see when it was. Here it is. It's from August. Yeah, from last summer. It's from Zeph's. Yeah, it was one of Zeph's shell challenges. But it was a really loose shell. It's beautiful. Thank you, Annalie. Thank you. It works as a restaurant, vacation rental, or wedding venue. That's what I intended. Of course, obviously, it could be done as a getaway. It was done before getaways. It's beautiful. Yeah, thank you. Can I use it in my stream shape? Of course, of course. That goes for any of my builds too, or any of the sims that I have on the gallery. Of course, use it for my for your stream save. That could be really cool. So you can set it as a restaurant if you wanted and change it to. I think it might actually start off as a restaurant because I wanted to do the menu. But yeah, you can do it whatever you want, as whatever you want. Are these stairs screwed up, or did I fix them? They were screwed up. This is, oh yeah, it is glitched out actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They won't be able to walk up these stairs. Oh my god, my washer. Can you hear that? They were funky in my gameplay test. Yeah, these are broken actually, unfortunately. I just realized. Can they go, is that the only staircase? Yeah, the staircase is glitched out. It could be, yeah, for sure. It could be adapted to be a spa. Can I show you how so you would think that they'd be able to get up these stairs. They can't because this is a short wall. This is medium wall height. This distance is less than, yeah, I feel like they should be able to walk here. You can test with a door. Let's see. No. So this is shorter than a short wall height door, so they won't be able to stand here. Because they will think that there's a ceiling here. There is no ceiling here, and there's no floor on this floor above. However, it doesn't matter. The Sims are stupid and they suck and they're the worst. Can you hear my washer being like panicking? It's not my problem. Yeah, they can't go up these stairs because they think that the ceiling's too low. In order to fix this, you have to break this room, which might break my freezes. So if you were to download this build, which maybe I should re-upload it and fix it, you have to break the room. So by breaking the room, you see how this is a room before. This is a room right now. You have to physically make if there was no room here, essentially, if there's no room here, and you get rid of this, if there was no room here, they would be able to walk up these stairs. Was there actually, hold on. Very interesting. Actually, honestly, I might want to try that as well. I just removed the ceiling there. I still don't think it will work. If I remove this, make sure there's no ceilings around. If I removed the ceiling, the floor, if I removed the room above here, they would be able to walk in this room because this room doesn't have a ceiling and there's nothing above it. But if there's a room above that, even if the room does not have a floor, they still will think I can't walk here. So you have to physically make sure that there's no room above this room here. And you do this by breaking it. So now this is a broken room. There's no room here. You can't click on a room anymore because there is no room. These are just walls. And so you need to make sure that there's just 4 walls in a circle. And so I'm just going to copy this wall and I'm going to put it here. And this will make it, it's still not a room. It's still broken. My freezes, unfortunately, get broken. And you're just going to have to deal with that, I believe. There's no way to fix that. And I think it's probably not the worst. Now they should be able to walk up here because this isn't a room. And I should probably re-upload this build. I should delete the original version and re-upload it with this fix. I should play test it, make sure it's fixed. Oh, and this is also what Puma was talking about. I made these custom mirrors. Let's finish the tour. I got distracted by the broken staircase. That's fixed now. Unfortunately, it broke my freezes, but it's not the worst. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so it's a hotel. I ended up replacing it with a more simple stair. Yeah, I might make it curved for like fancy, for my fancy till you fix the stairs. Yeah, yeah. These could be like fancy stairs too. You would have to move it off the platform and do the fancy stairs and then place the back. Okay. You could. In theory, you could. I would need to put it in a room. Oh my god, what a great tutorial. I'm going to do this for my hotel. Ads in 5. Thank you, Annalie. Cool. I'm glad that I could help you with that. Just remember, anytime you ever do like a split level build, I've had to do that before too, where you have to break the room above when you use platforms that are too high. If you do anytime you do a platform landing like this, where you have stairs like this with a platform landing, you have to keep in mind how tall the headroom is, because if it's too short like this, you need to break the room above. It's 100% a necessity, or else it won't work. And I didn't know that. That's something I've learned recently. I must have learned that since then, or must not have realized. It's a very important thing to keep in mind. But yeah, I try to make it look like a real hotel as much as I can. I feel like they have like weird bump outs and built-in stuff. And I really think that the hotel rooms in here are really beautiful. I think these things are really cool. These are from that bathroom kit. The recent bathroom kit. I can only make them curved for my makeshift staircase until you upload the fixed version. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything that I missed? Yeah, they look good. Remember, the guests couldn't go to bed. Actually, it's not. It's actually, but it's not super loud. Oh, my washer. Yeah, it's stupid. It's freaking out. My hotel will have that issue too. Yeah, as long as they don't have enough headroom, you can check with the door. If the door fits, then then you won't have issues. And like, I guess another fix to this potentially, yeah, it would break the. If you can get it to work, like let's see this. This should also be a fix. Which is probably maybe a better fix for this particular situation, and maybe I'll test it and re-upload it. But just lowering this down enough so there's enough headroom here for them to stand should also be a fix. It's not as ideal because these don't meet up, but it's better than the freeze being glitched out probably. I haven't gotten anywhere near playtesting yet, but I know the ceiling is short. Yeah, there's no ceiling but the faux ceiling space. Yeah, it's really weird. I hate that it does that. I feel like that's genuinely a glitch. Something else too is that like I'm pretty sure it would work for children, because children can stand in shorter locations. I don't know what the exact amount is, but they can go through a shorter space, and toddlers even more so. So toddlers can go through this dog door, I believe. They can crawl or walk through it, I believe. And so they would be able to go up these stairs. Toddlers would be able to, and pets. So it'll absolutely be an issue in mine. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, this can be a relevant fix for you. But yeah, there's a wedding space over here. I picture this also, like you could replace this with like tables and chairs. Maybe there's like some sort of reception, like some sort of like a party could be here. I set it up for a wedding though, just so it'd be multi-purpose. Bathroom, kitchen space for the food preparation for the restaurant. There's a bit of a bar here. Excuse me. But yeah, I really like the bathrooms. I really like this bathroom. I really like the way that the window looks, um, with the mirror in it. And it's basically I did the same thing as I just showed in my build I'm currently working on. And I've done the same thing that I've done with this one is that I've done like the double bed thing. But yeah, the bathrooms are amazing. Thank you. I'm glad that you like them. The bathrooms in this build are my favorite part. That's awesome. That makes me so happy because I I usually really like doing bathrooms. I feel like people don't usually like them as much, but I do. Ads are starting soon, by the way. If you get caught in an ad, I appreciate you. And I appreciate you sitting through ads. But anyway, I'm going to go back to the other build now. I might save, yeah, I'll save. I like making bathrooms. Yeah, I do. I like making bathrooms too. Um, yeah. And go back to manage worlds. Yeah, thank you for sitting through ads, anyone who's in ads. Ondarion. And sword faces, surprisingly. Something that should be boring, but it's fun, making them feel realistic. Yeah, that's fair for sure. Um, okay, bathrooms. Let's go back to the bathroom. I didn't really want to do this sink. That doesn't feel like a bathroom sink. I wanted to do, um, yeah, I wanted to do a pedestal sink is what I wanted to do. I'm always watching for that. Jose cameo in your loading screens brings me a lot of joy. Cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. Him and Derek, they're so cute. Jose's cute. This, I want to use this one, but I'm not using that pack. Or this one. This one's so pretty. This is the one I would want to use, I feel like. I guess maybe I have to use this one. I could also do... They're such a cute couple. I think so too. I could do this. I need to keep that in mind. What I was thinking of doing was, I really hate that I don't have this wood tone. It's so annoying. What if I did this instead? No, that doesn't work. I want to use this. Did the new pack come with sync? It did, but it doesn't really, I don't feel like it works for what I want to do because this wood tone is almost good. I might be able to use this. Um, it doesn't work because the wood tone changes and it doesn't really, the tile doesn't match. That's kind of what I wanted to do is like a shelf. I don't think I like this one. Well, I think Is there anything better? I want to use, this is the one I would also want to use too. But I'm doing limited packs. This would be the bathroom I'd want if I stayed here. I love the colors. The blue is really pretty, isn't it? What about this one? It's not the worst. It's not super great. But it's not the worst. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I like the shape of it, and I like. Is that mirror really high? It kind of is. It's probably like too high for them to be able to even see out of. It is. It is maybe a bit too high for them to see out of. Could I afford lowering them? Potentially. Is this better? Can't find the right sink. Gonna make one. The Jiki method. Exactly. Could add a little tabletop sink. Mirror. Not sink, I mean. True, they could add a little mirror here. I want them to be able to see out of the mirror that's on the wall, though, you know. Is it... I think that that's fine. I'm also wondering if I could lower it even more. I think it looks fine from the outside. Dances. Good, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the songs. I'm glad that people seem to like the songs I've been playing. Okay. Wall lights. Probably the ones... Yeah, this one's really pretty. And this is with Jakey. Oh. Ooh. These are pretty. Do I do two? I think just two. I don't want to put one there. I don't know why, I just don't. I don't know where that's going to go, but... let's put a couple of these here too. I probably want to do the same mirror thing. Actually, no, I don't, because these windows are a lot higher. I say that. Is there any reason for me to not lower these ones too? I don't think so. Let's see how weird it looks if they were significantly lower. Hey, Cass. Well, my morning got away from me. This build is looking beautiful. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate that. How's your day, Ben? How's your day? Yeah, it's 2 in the afternoon already. Can you believe that? I don't know if it's the same time for you, but the days always go by so quickly. Yeah, I hope that you're doing well. And you like my build. That's so nice. Thank you. I really like this world a lot. Those windows lowered are completely fine. I don't even notice a difference, and it's better that they're consistent with the floor above. That's like basically all it needs to be, I think, is a consistent height between the two floors. I think, is this one at the same height? No, it's not. I was like, that one looks higher. Pretty. Let's put the mirror. Now we can do the mirror. The mirror trick. I think I might do the tool version of the mirror trick now. I don't need to elevate it. I just need to do that there. Yeah, I'm West Coast, so it's almost afternoon for me. Yeah, well, yeah, it's so it's still early for you. Yeah, well, it's really late here. It's not really, it's 2. Almost afternoon for me. Just finished some trainings and playing Sims. Nice. If only I could like just fly to California and all of a sudden it's still morning time. How's your day been? It's been good. I've had a good day. Yeah, doing some building. It's been a nice Wednesday. I did a little bit of work this morning. Um, it's been a good. It's been a good day. Good day. Good Wednesday. I don't really have anywhere else to go for work. Uh, for my day job this week, so I'm working from home for the rest of the week, and that's very nice. It's always nice. Be able to sleep in a little bit. I think I might start that build in the tree that I was talking about for those Sims inspired by arbitrary characters. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'm excited to see that build. I really like the way this mirror looks. Is it? Why does it sometimes like show through the wall? When does it do that? I know that this is when it changes to the low poly version, which I don't care about. But it looks like maybe at like a specific distance. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. That's weird. Yes, the tree in the fairy world. Yeah, I think that's where he's building. Yeah, we built a tree house. I'm not sure if you've heard of Terraria. We've been playing Terraria. We've been playing through Terraria since that game got updated earlier this year in January, I think. And so we've been playing through with the update. And I made a tree house for us out of one of the big massive trees there. Puma's gonna make. He's made some Sims inspired by our characters in that game, and he's gonna build a tree or a tree house for them, which is really cute. I love that. I think he's decided to use the tree. He's going back and forth between wondering whether to do it in the tree or in the tree in that world, or to build like a tree house. That's cool. I haven't played, but I've seen that. Seen it. It's a cool game. It's a really fun game. It's a very fun game. I love that game. It's very beautiful and very entertaining. I feel like you always have something to do. It also is kind of it's one of the, it's kind of like Minecraft in that like you can just play in the same world forever if you wanted, and it's like a sandbox in that way. But there is kind of like a start and an end. Like if you wanted to, like you could just play through the bosses, which is kind of what we'll probably do. Is that like you have a fun time building while you're playing, and then you finish the game eventually. So that's something that's kind of nice about it. Um, yeah, very fun game. I would highly suggest. It's kind of difficult. It's kind of a difficult game. Um, it's kind of grindy. Not grindy. It's not grindy. At least it doesn't have to be grindy. But it can be hard. These two splashes are from Island Living. I don't know why I gravitated towards that toilet. I don't think I want to use that one. Um, he's a good builder in that game as well. Shocker, I know. I'm stuck on console for now, but I've been eyeing a PC, so limited games playing on console. Well, lucky for you, Terraria is on console and on mobile. And it's the same game. And actually, the next update, whenever they do the next update, that will probably be in a while. I believe that their point is to make cross-pack compatibility or cross-platform compatibility. So you should be able to play with people who are on any other type of device. I don't think it's super. It might. I don't know how expensive it is either. Delivery here. Okay, Puma. No worries. No worries. It's just a toilet. I can choose whatever toilet. It doesn't matter. Um, however, I like this one more. I think. Well, I'm gonna look it up now. Yeah, for sure, definitely do. I don't know how expensive it is. I don't know if it's a typical expensive, like a typical like a normal game, or if it's cheaper or what. But yeah, it's everywhere. I believe it's the exact same game on all platforms. Well, I know it is now. I know it is. They updated all platforms on the same day. Yeah, it's a great game. It's a really fun game. It's very Minecraft. It's very it can be peaceful and very nice and fun. It's fun to build in. It's also kind of chaotic. And it's more there's more stuff than Minecraft. A lot of people are like, this is just 2D Minecraft. It's really not. It's better than Minecraft. In my opinion, in a lot of ways. It's very entertaining and there's all kinds of stuff to explore and do. Great game, highly suggest. As long as you are interested in, it's kind of like there's a lot of bosses, a lot of boss fights, which is fun. I feel like it'd be so difficult to play on mobile, but I've played it on console. I think I've completed it on console. That was a long time ago, but put that in there. I think this is looking good. I really hate that these wood tones are different. That matches better. That's better. That's better. I don't like that. I think we pick a different one of these. I think we pick a different one of these that matches the wood tones, maybe. That one's the best one, though. I like that one. I just wish the stuff from that pack had a matching wood tones instead of unique wood tones. Does the wood tones in the bathroom need to match the wood tones from the bedroom? That's one of my questions right now. Does the wood tones need to match in the bathroom? I feel like they should. I feel like it's weird that they're not. We don't really have any options. This one probably works. Actually, this one will work. Probably. That's fine. I feel like that's not intrusive, and I think that'll work. It also makes me want to change this rustic one that I have underneath the sink into something that's into the matching shelf for this. Just so it's more consistent. I say that, but I like the width of this one. The depth, I should say, not the width. Because this one's deeper. And it completely surrounds the sink, whereas this one doesn't. I'm so particular. But also at the same time, I don't really like... That one doesn't perfectly match. I think that's fine. I think I'm being too much. Can I by any chance, like... Good. Oh, nice. Terraria's on Game Pass for you. Nice. I hope that you have fun. It's not the easiest game ever. But it's kind of fun, like... What I kind of like about it is that there's, like... waves of difficulty, I feel like. Like, you defeat these bosses. You go through the game defeating bosses. And you get yourself geared up. And you get all of your stuff geared up and you're doing well. You're defeating things very easily. And then all of a sudden you defeat a boss and like the world kind of changes all of a sudden. And the next steps are more difficult, and all of a sudden you find that the gear that you had is completely pointless, it feels like, against these new things, and you have to like get re-geared up to fight these next things, and so you kind of like are always on your feet. You can also just like build. I feel like you could also just like build if you wanted, and it'd be really fun. I wish that I had the time to play Terraria more because I love that game. One thing I would suggest is like the guide is very useful for new players, especially. He'll tell you what to do. So you just if you can ask him for help, he'll spawn immediately in the world. when you start. Just ask him for help if you ever get stuck on what to do next. He'll tell you what you should be doing, because it's not super straightforward for sure. But yeah, it's a great game. Kind of reminds me of Stardew Valley in a way too, in the way that it looks. There's actually a Stardew Valley collab. I'm not sure if you've played Stardew. I'm open to something new. I'm in a Sims rut. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a great game. Great, really cool game. I want this to be like bigger. Yeah, it's an awesome game. It's one of my favorite games outside of the Sims 4 or the Sims series of games and Minecraft, because I do love Minecraft a lot too. I've never really played Stardew Valley, but I feel like it is. They actually have a Stardew Valley collab. There's a couple Stardew Valley references in Terraria, and a couple of the items from Terraria have been brought into Stardew Valley. I'm not sure if you've ever played that. I haven't played Stardew Valley, but I like watching other people play it. Welcome back, Puma. Welcome back. Did you get breakfast or did you get groceries? Not sure if you said. Do I want these to be white to match this room? Probably. Yeah, I do. Welcome back. Yes. Yes, welcome back, Puma. Oh, groceries. Nice, nice. Getting DoorDash later though. Nice. What are you getting? What you getting? What you getting? I want to put a chair and like a stool in front of that. Let's see if I actually want to do that. Is this from Riviera Retreat? Or that's the bistro logo, isn't it? I think it is from the, yeah. Courtyard Oasis. My Wedding Stories. Get to Nepotism and Base Game. Yeah, I love the Stardew items often have the blue chicken as a pet in Terraria. Yeah, yeah. Since Jane is my husband and my main Stardew save. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely some cute little items in Terraria. They've brought from Stardew, a couple little things. I want just like a stool, but we don't really have any like good normal stools. I'm thinking our shared favorite Taco Bell. Nice, nice. This is perfect actually. I think that's perfect. I like that. I don't really want you to be able to sit on that. I mean, you could. But I kind of just wanted it for decorative purposes. I put the other one like just so it's slightly different. I put that one like on that side. Your Baja Blast the other day made me want one. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I love Baja Blasts. They're very good. I like this song. It's just slow. I did. You said extra lime. I added I really like what I want to do. What do you want to call it? Like a dirty soda. I call them French sodas. I think some people I've also heard like a dirty Baja Blast, right? Where they add a little bit of cream. I added a little bit of cream to it. I call that a French soda, which is basically soda water, some sort of syrup, and a splash of cream as a French soda. And I love making those a lot. And it's basically just a soda. You just take soda and you add just a splash of cream into it, and it makes it kind of taste like a root beer float or something. Or like or punch, like if you ever like have like homemade punch where you put an ice cream in or a sherbet or something into it. I like doing that a lot. So I added a little extra lime into my Baja Blast and a splash of cream, and it was very good. And coconut syrup. I added a little tiny bit of coconut syrup, and it made it kind of like a non-alcoholic. What do you call the lime and coconut? Pina colada? No. Pina colada is pineapple and coconut. Dirty Baja was a menu item for a little while. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they don't still have it as menu item because they have coffee there. So they already have the cream. So they don't necessarily need to. They have all the stuff there to make it. They probably just don't want to have to serve it. They want you to have to get it yourself because they're lazy. I don't know. It's a mocktail for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's what they are. They're basically a mocktail, which I prefer because I do not drink. I'm just there for all the sweetness and sugariness. Let's put, like you said, Puma, I'm going to put these in here. This is probably perfect. I'll do, just for the sake of it being a little different, I'll do different colors of them. I also want towels in here, and these towels actually fit on here, which is insane because you would think that they would, which means they probably wouldn't. If that makes any sense. Let's move this out of the way. Move these here. And something slotting properly in this economy, I know, right? I think Baja Blast is meant to be riff on a margarita. It might be, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, what it actually is supposed to be based off of, because I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know the names of anything. But you might be right about it being a margarita. Is this high enough? Not really. Where was this? I'll just place it there. And I'll do the same thing with this. Raise this up a little bit. And put it like here. And then I will undo to get these back. And I will... Hello, please tool. Tool mod, please. And then I'll scooch that over on top of this pillow, or this, yeah, this towel. Like that. And then I will raise both of these up with the 9 key, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Let's do like 0.05. This might be too much. It is ever so slightly. Nice 0.02. And it should be the same height for both. That's good. I like that. And let's see. I only know the name of a few drinks. It was rough. It was rough ordering a drink, going to a club with some friends in uni. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense. This is pretty. It's very pretty. It's good work in here, honestly. Honestly, that could be kind of cool in here. If I could get it to like snap where I want. Our go-to was always something strong and fruity. Bartenders hated us. Love that. It's funny. I've never drank. Just for multiple different reasons, but I've never drank. Mostly because I know I'd like it. But like I know that I wouldn't. I think I'm too like worried about things like that to like ever become an alcoholic. I could never just like accidentally become one. I think I'd be way too worried about it all the time. But I just don't need it in my life. Okay, let's put that back where it was. I think that's kind of pretty. I think that could work. Something wrong, Frong and well, Frong and Strudy, Strong and Fruity could have been my nickname in high school. Love that. That's great. That's great. How's that? That's I don't like that it's hanging off on that side, but just pretend it's not. Maybe I don't know. This one's pink, and we don't have any that match. Actually, you know what I could do is I could make this myself. I see now because they gave us each segment separately, so I can just like do what I want and make it perfect. That's kind of pretty. How does it look at night? Is it gonna be weird at night? No, not really. A little bit with this. But I don't know if I really care that much. Are these both the same item? Do I do the whole thing? Or do I just like... I don't like that it's clipping. I don't like that it's clipping in these arches. If it could go like further in the wall. Or just like further out. I don't know. Do I care that much? I do kind of care. I do care. Yes, I care. Are you kidding? Of course I care. Please. Wait. That's good. That's good. Oh, the Plastic Arts album. It's a good album for sure. I like that. I think that's good. I need to add obviously some foliage down here that it would be growing from, or just like to cover up the fact that it's not growing from anything. I know the song just ended up still. I've been skipping the slow songs because I'm in the mood for faster, more upbeat songs. Okay. I like that new save icon. It's very cool. Very nice. Yay, dances again. Yes, good song. Good song. Let's keep going. Keep going. Blue Puma redeemed hydrate. Thank you, Puma. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? Let's continue. Maybe we try to get the bathrooms finished today. Maybe that's like maybe that's the goal today is to just like do the bathrooms, get the bathrooms finished. Let's put in the very least, I should say. Unfortunately, this doesn't come in the right color. So I guess I can't use it. It's also very large there. And I don't know how they get into the, I don't know how they get into this, right? Like if this would be in the way. If I put this here, would it be in the way of this bathtub? Because usually with a normal bathtub, they get in on this side. But this is a diagonal tub, it's different. I hate that, like the way that I've done this shelf means that like I need to actually place one of these down somewhere at the right height. And anything that I place on here needs to be specifically moved. All placed, I should say. I could probably move the shelf, but I don't want to move it again after I've already placed it. Now, is hand soap clutter or miscellaneous? Excuse me. Miscellaneous, apparently. I could just place it up here. I place it up here, I guess. Then I wouldn't have to alt place it. Then I need to find something else to put on here. Are there any, like, are there any plants from any of these packs that like are small plants? That this one looks like a tiny little palm from the picture to me. How about tiny little plants? Is this? Oh, it is debug. I was gonna say, is that not debug? Courtyard Oasis. Couple plants. They're gigantic though. And Riviera Retreat, which it has one plant, but so none of these come with any good plants. So I have to use base game plants, which are awful for the most part. Not too bad. I guess this one's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It also doesn't clip, so I could just like I could find a space for it. Let's put. I'm gonna do this. Place another one down here. And put this there. Let's put this like maybe in a different spot so it doesn't look the same as it does up here. And we'll try to find some more plants for the corners here. I want these to not be like, I want them to frame kind of the space rather than being both on the same side. And then another plant for over here. It could be one of those same two again. It doesn't really need to be different. It could be though. What about this one? If I sized this down, could I get it to work here without clipping into the outside? Let's change it to white, or the black one's kind of nice. And it doesn't clip on the outside. I think that's fine. All the good little plants are in other packs, yeah. They are. This is new. This is from this expansion, or this is for this expansion as well. pretty. It's added to the base game. I wonder if I could place it on here. I like the orange. It doesn't really contrast very well with the room because since it's orange, but it matches the room. I need more. I don't need a whole lot of like small details in here because it is a rental, a vacation rental. So you don't want to have a bunch of stuff in here clutter-wise. Is this the correct height? No, it's not. I'll lower it. I will lower it with tool. Or I could just like make it intersect with the bathtub a little bit and not care that it makes that one candle a little bit shorter. I think that's also good. That's a little bit of detail. Let's try to pick a rug. This room is like a black and white theme. I'm not sure if that means I should use a black and white rug in here, considering this tile's blue. It's not the worst. I kind of like the idea of this one as well. It's also gray. I think when I do finally start on my spa, I might also give it some hotel rooms. You're making me want to do that. Nice, I'm glad. Let's put this here. But the treehouse first for sure. Let's put this here. Yeah, I still want hotels. I don't necessarily want hotels necessarily. I want resorts more specifically. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know how they would do them either. I'm basically telling them to do something and not really having any idea how they would accomplish that. Honestly, I mean, they've done it in Sims 3. I'm more interested in staying at a resort rather than being the resort owner, just like I am with a lot of the things they've done, where like, oh, you can own a restaurant or whatever, run a restaurant, right? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play through with the getting a 5-star restaurant. I've never done that, but I've had my Sims go to restaurants all the time. Do they need a medicine cabinet here? It's a resort. It's a rental. What would you put in a medicine cabinet in a rental? Excuse me. The treehouse first for sure. 2 spellcasters and inner screen. They're going to be so popular. LOL. Yeah, for sure, for sure. They are. Yeah, the Sims will not like them very much. Fairies there. Kind of looks like a bathroom cabinet to me. I don't know. Is that weird? Maybe it's weird. It kind of looks like a bathroom cabinet to me, though. Maybe that's where the extra towels and stuff are kept. I don't know. Is that weird? Just need to be able to make sure that they can sit there. I feel like that's plenty of space. I don't mind that. I think it's kind of cool. Doesn't come in the right color, but pretend it does. If you don't say anything, I won't say anything. I feel like it's fine. It's fine. Uh, what else do I put in here? I actually like it. Takes notes. Good. Cool. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. There's plenty of them that kind of look like this. Other than this specific one from the specific pack. So I'm sure a lot of them could work. Excuse me. In that same way. I think this is a pretty good bathroom. I don't really think there's very much else I need to add. I want to add something else for this surface here, but I don't know what. This is kind of what I would want to add if I could. What about one of these on the wall? That's but just like obviously sized down. I've never really done this before. Is that weird? Would you have just like a rag on a hook? I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I never do that. I've like never done that. What else? What else? This is what I want to do in here as well. There's so many like hotel-y things that I want to put in here that are from other packs. Can we get rid of live edit? I don't know. What else would I put in here? I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Oh. Let's turn on my filters. Base game. Royalty and Legacy. My Wedding Stories. Courtyard Oasis. And Riviera Retreat. See if there's anything in here that catches my eye. I already put some perfumes like here. Little mini like trial perfumes and stuff, but like and soaps and things is what I would picture them being. So I don't know if I should do them again. But will anyone notice if I do it twice? Maybe these ones instead. This looks like clutter though, because there's like little tiny caps of things, like a little cap of something. Which is why I don't really want to do that one. Those are clearly diapers. This one's cute. I mean, I've used this over here. Oh, maybe these. These could be good. Especially if I could find a more neutral-ish swatch. I guess this is the best one. And I would size it. I'd size it down at least a little bit. And then put it like here. And that will be like the little trial soaps that they would give you at the hotel. Or at the for the rental, they would restock these for you. That's cute. I think that this bathroom is. I think both of these bathrooms are basically done. I mean, it's just a bathroom, right? I think that looks cute. The lighting looks good in here. And in here, I think. I want to test this bedroom, see if it works. These beds work. I feel like they should. I expect them to. But I will playtest them in the end to make sure, but let's see. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. I have one more bathroom I need to finish. I love how you did the 2 beds. Thank you. I think they look really cute. Part of the, especially changing the bed frame color. Yeah, thanks. I think that that's when you're limited, right? It's part of the fun of doing a limited pack build is when you have less to work with, you're forced to be a little bit more creative. And it can lead you to create some really fun things that you maybe would have not thought to do otherwise. Where do I want to put this toilet? Do I want to put it over here? Your head would be over here. I do think about that too. Your head would be over here, so the toilet would be over here, so your head would not be near the toilet. But I think this is probably the best place for it. Over here. And then I might actually, if I can, this one, I can put a shower maybe there. Let's copy, I might actually like copy this whole little setup here. And then we can just like move things around. I'm gonna put a different mirror. We're gonna copy these with tool. I'm gonna rotate the whole group around the center. I'm gonna change the axis. I can't see the axis. Where is it? Let's rotate it 90 and see if this is the right axis. No. It's not snapped to train. Okay, I did copy everything, right? Let's unselect the things that are... Why am I struggling? Hello? Is there anything like attached? You just also clicked the wrong thing as well. Well, this is pointless. Well, this is useless. This isn't going the way that I planned. Usually it doesn't like it when you select something with tool that is also attached. Yeah, that is attached to an object. So I think it was the soap dispenser. Can I please rotate this? Okay, let's rotate it 90 degrees. Rotate it 180. And put you over here. I'm just going to alt place this. I don't really think that it needs to be perfectly placed. I think that's good. Did I get rid of... I didn't copy this, did I? I did copy that. Okay. Put that there. I'm going to put this next to it. And I'm going to copy the shower. And I'm going to scooch this into the wall like I did before. Just ever so slightly, just to make it look a little bit more custom. I think this is the blue one as well. I might as well just change this to not be the blue one. This one's silver though. I'm going to leave it. I changed my mind. I'm going to leave it. Okay, didn't I did put this in here. Okay. let's put this here. And would the same curtains work in here that are in this bedroom? The same color. I think the yellow and the orange is fine. I think that it still works. It's a very interesting looking bathroom, but honestly, this is. I wonder if I could change the wall color. Hold on. Maybe keep the flooring the same. Ads are going to start in 5 minutes, by the way. Since the walls are white in here as well, I was wondering if I could get away with doing white on the walls. This is way better. Wait, this is such a better color, I think. Especially, I need to change the floor as well. I might actually do. I'm okay with them being, each one of the bathrooms, I'm okay with it being different. Add, oh, Jake beat me to it. I did. Let's change, I don't like that the tiles in here are black now. So I will change that. And I think that that's looking pretty cute. Let's do a different mirror. I'm gonna have to pick a different mirror this time. Which mirror shall we choose? Something like this maybe, or I don't know if how many we have from the pack. That's not really what I had in mind. There's some that I would choose if I were using those packs. This one's really good. I would really like to use this one the most because this one matches this style, and it's really sad that I can't use it because it's an arched mirror. And it's what I want. I could, like, theoretically, I could do the same window mirror. It's just like, honestly, it could be kind of cool. How high was that? It was in front of the mirror. I could put I could put something over top of it on the side. Yeah, I could cover it on that side, I think. And I'll just scooch that just in a little bit. Good. And then I can just cover this up, probably with some sort of picture. I'd like it to be centered, but... Or honestly, this mirror is too small. Let's see. Is there anything good? This one could work. This is. I feel like this doesn't fit the style. What about the tapestry? There's a couple tapestries from this pack. This tapestry could work well here. Yeah, that's really pretty, actually. Maybe in that color even. I'm doing like the base color for this build is kind of like red or like peach. So I think picking either one of those two colors could be good. I think I like the bright colors of this. And then it covers up the fact that this is a window on that side. Yeah. I don't know if I like that swatch. It's so bright. I feel like this is... That might be better? I don't know. I like all of them, but I don't love any of them. Let's do, I guess we just keep the one I had. I also kind of like this one, but this one's like almost too boring and brown. I'll just keep this one. I'll keep that one, I guess. I'll add some more color into this room. Maybe that's something too, is I should add some color in here. Same. What color? Maybe if I add some color in here, I'm also trying to maybe pick this one so I could do this this floor. That's so awful. Ads are starting soon. If you get stuck in an ad, I appreciate you sitting through ads. Is there any other tile that's like not bad? I like this tile a lot. It's just so much. It's so much. That one's better down here. It's a small room. That's not, I'm not finding that super offensive. Apple and a Jake stream, two of my favorite snacks at the same time. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I like this. No, I don't. I think I don't know what to do. This one? I don't know. I don't think any of these work. Actually, this looks really good with this. Well, it doesn't match this room though. Maybe I do the same color here and then I find the one that matches. Put this one here. That's pretty. I like the addition of that. I think I do. Do I do this? And then this? I think that looks good. I like the beach. Okay, how's that? It's really hot in my room. It's really hot in my room right now. The Sims is making it hot in here. Also, hold on. Let's try. It's a bit dark in here still. I think that adds a bit in here. Yeah, that helps. Let's change it to be the warm white because that's what I've been using throughout this build. Yeah, that's better. Sims will do that. Oh yeah, the Sims is like it's if you're cold and if you're cold. If you're cold, just play the Sims. If you have a laptop, it'll scald the tops of your legs, and it'll make you warm. Okay, it's going well, going well. This room is so much prettier now that I changed it to not be ugly. I'm gonna put this above the toilet in the same spot. How am I supposed to know how tall it was above? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snap points away. Then this is totally 4. This is 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the height that I had it in the other room. I'll leave that there. Let's do maybe a towel here if there's one that's not ugly. Which would be amazing if there was one that wasn't ugly. Like this one, maybe? I mean, this has silver on it, which really bothers me, but whereas the rest of and honestly, there's a toilet that has gold on this, and I'll switch it for this bathroom. This has gold on it too, but this sink doesn't have gold. So I'm just gonna not worry about it probably. I'm just gonna leave it. Sometimes you can't control. Let's put down rug. I think maybe there's the same color. Do I do 2 rugs? Doesn't matter if I do 2 or 1. I feel like sometimes if you do 2, this is this 0.5 already? It is. Let's do 0.35. I feel like these kinds of rugs tend to come in a set of 2 bathroom rugs. That is, and one of them smaller than the other, so I'll do 2. Good. I think I don't know. I might need to strip. I'm wearing 2 shirts. It's too hot in here. It's too hot in here. I'm going to strip. I don't need to take my camera off, but I'm going to. Stripping. Okay, strippage done. Sobs. Sobs literally cries. You're like actually crying. Okay. Let's put down another light since I did it in here too. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I like to do them just like kind of in the corner sometimes. It like makes it more subtle. And same thing in here. This is going to be a half bath. How do I want it to be? How do I want to do it? I'll probably do the same. I want to do the same sink setup, probably. Because I really like the way that this looks. And I kind of want to just copy it. I might copy this whole mirror setup too. Come on, game. Did I select the mirror? Okay, there we go. And then we'll copy all this. Then we'll rotate the whole group by -90 degrees. That's still minus 90. Should have done 180. And then we'll put it like here. You know what I actually want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. And then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 16 and 6. Move over 6. It's over minus 6. Roughly minus 6. And then 16. Positive 16. Then you still want to move it over. Is that like half a tile? Move it over. Move it over one more tile. Minus 1, minus 1, then 0.5. It needs to be moved over 0.5. 0.50. Okay. There we go. That was so... I totally didn't need to do that, but... I did. Yes, I did. It's fine. Good. I didn't need to do it that way, but like... I did. Okay, now let's put down a toilet. This one doesn't need a medicine cabinet. It'll be a very boring little room. It's just a half bath. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. I wanted to do all the bathrooms in the very least. And this, I feel like this half bath could be different than the rest, like the tile at least. I might want to change the floor actually. I feel like it's so, like this is such like a, it's almost claustrophobic. With a tile going all the way up too. It's partly why I was wondering, this is what I was thinking about, making a different tile in here. I think that's so much better. It makes it so much less samey. I don't know. Like the tile going all the way up in this tiny little room was like so dramatic. This could be kind of cool. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Okay, dances. Okay. I always forget I should just click my quick save. I mean, the song is singing too. It is. It is. You can't ignore it, right? That'd be wrong. Is that better? Okay. Okay, what's next? What's next? Is this good? Is this room good? I don't like that there's nothing above the toilet. I might put like, let's do surface, just like here. That's where I wanted to put the surface at least. I'll size it down so it's not in the way. And then I kind of just wanted to like put a candle on it. Although I don't think that we have any candles from that pack or from this selection of packs that'll work. This is the one I want to use, but so I think I have to use these ones, unfortunately. It actually snaps. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about that, but do we have a plant that I could put there instead? Or maybe the unlit candles. Let's do those instead. Where am I? Let's put the unlit candles. And as long as they aren't floating and aren't sinking through the bottom like they currently are, I was going to say I don't need to raise them. You would never see the bottoms of these candles, but you can't just leave it like that. Knowing that it's sinking through the shelf underneath is unacceptable to me. I can't leave it like that. It's dark in this room. There's no window, so you shouldn't put a plant in there probably. But I'm going to anyway because I can. It's a fake plant, which is awful. I hate to say that, but it is. Okay. I'm also kind of wondering, like, I kind of want this house to be colorful. Like, I could do. This is the one that's used out here, and I kind of want the room to feel different than that out there. So I'm just thinking I kind of want to change up the tile in this room to be unique. Because I've changed it in there. And I don't want to do, just to reaffirm that I don't want to do anything like that. The yellow, it's pea colored. That's fitting. This is pretty too, but it's so cream colored. It doesn't matter. I think we're gonna do the orange. Is what I was thinking. This is orange though. It doesn't really matter, Jake. Just pick one. Just pick one. Yeah. I was looking at that, but ooh. Okay. I feel like that's fine. That's fine. I like that. I like it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. What height are these lights at traditionally? Not traditionally, throughout the rest of the house, I should say. This is how high they are. Do I want to put one there? If I put one there, do I put one here too? I think I might just leave those four. I wish that I had like a matching light, ceiling light for those, but I do not. Good. Good. Let's paint that room different color, or there's so many arches in this room that I feel like you almost could get away with doing the really tall tile or a tall full height wall tile like this one. Maybe that I've used other places. I kind of like this particular one. That looks good. I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if I should put that there. and that wall's empty and a light could fill the space. Just make sure this is at the right height. It is. Okay, good. A lot of lights. Let's put down some plants. This is such a, like a, not boring, calm song. There we go. Let's do this one. This is a calm song too. I feel like I'm thinking this playlist is making me fall asleep. So we're gonna play a different one. No, it was a good playlist. Good playlist. It was starting to get the ones in the queue. The ones in the queue were like country and soul songs. Okay. Curtains. Ooh, these curtains too. They're too. I would need to all place them for this build or for this room. These ones I wouldn't need to. I don't think. These are really tall, which is probably good for this space because the walls go so high. Are there any, like, there are peach colored ones. I don't know, I kind of like that. Let's put them around. And these ones. These ones here. I don't know if I like that color. I feel like it. What about this one? Add a little bit of texture in here. But I like the white as well. I feel like I'm also picking multiple different colors. I am. Which ones do I like more? There's also these ones that have the peach on them. Let's try these ones. Also, I'm looking at the gold ones too. All of a sudden. No, I like these. I like these. Yeah, that's pretty. That's a pretty dining room, I think. I think that's nice. I'm also thinking this console table back here. This also should come in red tone. It's slightly different than the table, but pretend it's not. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I do like that. I like that. I didn't. Let's check the different swatches of this as well. Anything in here that intrigues me other than the one I've chosen? That's just kind of random, the first swatch. Not really. I think if I was to go with anything, maybe I would go with the one that kind of matches this sort of cream tone in here. It's good, it's good. And I don't know if I really need anything to go on here. Let's check to see if there's any like sculptures or anything. Let's check specifically from Royalty and Legacy and see if there's anything specific that I want to put on here. There are some cool vases, aren't there? I might want to put a couple of these. Oh, what is this? bird turns to pick up an egg behind her, for she's wise. I don't know what a Sankofa is. If it's just like a... Oh, interesting. It's just like this, the shape of this. It's called a Sankofa. I kind of like the sculpture. It's kind of cool. I was thinking more of like a vase. That's what I was thinking. Something like that, honestly. That's good. I feel like that's fine. I think that's a pretty room. I don't think that there really needs to be anything else in here other than that. Whoa, camera. Oh, hey Zordlane. Thank you for the 7-stream streak. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Oh, that's cute for sure. The dining room in general, or that little thing. I mean, both are cute, I think. I think it's looking good. It's pretty. What else? What else do I want to do right now? I think it could use with some plants. More plants just placed around. There's some places I need some. I feel like some symmetrical plants around in each one of these corners would be nice. There's also, should I do the one from Courtyard Oasis, or is that one too big for the spot? It could be kind of cool. Could potentially be cool. On each one of those corners, or that's like so close to the where you need to walk that I should probably choose a smaller plant, either this one or that small one. Also, really don't want it to clip with a wall. That's really important. Let's try these ones. The dining room. Thanks. I'm glad that you like it. I think this is pretty. That's good. That's good. It can be symmetrical. It should be symmetrical, I think, in this particular room. The fountain room, the courtyard. It's pretty at night too. It's not symmetrical up here, but like it is what it is. And my inspiration wasn't symmetrical. It also looks kind of funny from down here. Also, my ceiling isn't like appearing. Didn't I do ceilings everywhere basically? I did. But it didn't appear in here. Good. Okay. What next? What next? Put some plants in there. Let's put a plant in the corner here. This plant won't work. Tell us, Rihanna. Yes. Yes. Let's put two. Two? Symmetrical? Symmetrical. Yes. Love Rihanna. She's amazing. I'm thinking I want like I was thinking maybe like a shelf, like a little table here, where you with like a mirror or something. You must always dance to her. Exactly. You definitely should. You got it. Let's do. I was thinking a circular table. There's actually that one. This one's a coffee table though, I think it's the short one. That's too small. That's not what I'm looking for. I wanted like a tall one. I want a tall one. I guess. I was thinking like I don't know, like a spot to set your keys and stuff. I don't know, just clutter when you enter the place. Should it be in the middle? Should there be some fancy tile in the middle? Like this, the thing I've been doing around everywhere just to draw your attention. Because it's the entry, it should be pretty. I think that's good. I like that. And I like that it's sent. I like this sort of center here. I'm also thinking maybe curtains. I don't know if I want to change the color of the walls. I think maybe I should. Maybe I should make it colorful in here. For now, I'll pick these these curtains. I could leave this color as well. And I don't really want to do something the same color as I say that. And I tried it and I liked it. The peach is really pretty. It wasn't what I wanted to go for, or wasn't what I was going to go for. Honestly, I don't really mind the full tiles either. Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you for you changed your name capitalization. You changed your name capitalization. Thank you for the save reminder. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. That's funny that your name is Alexander. I thought your name was Alexander. I mean, it is probably. Wait, I don't know. I don't know. I'll call you. Do you want me to call you Alex or Alexander? That's how about that? If you're here, of course I don't want to pull you out of lurk or whatever. My username is a Dragon Age pun, but the capitalization helps with that. Yeah, for sure. Whatever's easier, whatever you well, I'll call you Alex now. But what it's whatever you prefer. Like usually if like someone has like their full, you know, like I don't like somebody named Alex is so much different than somebody named Alexander. Sometimes like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's like a Mike and Michael. Like a Michael never wants to be called a Mike, you know. So like if I see your name is Alexander, I'm like, well, I'll call you Alexander. Also, how are you doing, Alex, by the way? Yeah, I like that. I like your username. I like it. This is pretty. I feel like these curtains look good with this wallpaper color. I like it. Oh, this is actually a door too. I was gonna say I should put a door here. But I already did. For the Anderfels is one of the countries. Oh, okay. I never played Dragon Age, unfortunately. That's really pretty. This looks really nice. I just want to put curtains everywhere. Because now I'm looking at this and like curtains in here. I could put curtains in here. Curtains just make everything better, don't they? This is like technically outside though. I don't know. I'm good at playing Animal Crossing and trying to find any one of like 15 villagers. But so far no luck. Yeah. What number are you on? Do you know how many islands you've checked or like about how many? But you're looking for 15 villagers, so you'll find one. I expect that you'll find one. At 47. Okay. Okay. I feel like that's kind of a lot for a 15 villager pool that you're looking for. So you'll find one. You'll find one here shortly. I'm manifesting it for you. I need to fix this. Well, the game has 400 villagers. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like 15 is a lot, though. Maybe it's not. It kind of is, though. I feel like 15 is a pretty big pool. It also, I guess, depends on the animal that you're looking for, too, because that's huge, too. It's like, if you're looking for... It's like, because some of the villagers in that list of 15 will each one of those villagers, not each one, but like, obviously each species has a different sort of chance of being found. So it depends on the species that you're looking for. Um, but yeah. Yeah, like the game tries to give you species you don't already have to. Really does it? Like I have 2 hour dogs already, but I want a third, and I might know, and I never find them. Really, I don't know if I knew that because I know that I feel like the more dogs you, I thought, I guess I always thought that like the more dogs you have, right, like the more likely you're gonna be to find the dog that you want because there's less of a pool of the remaining dogs for you to for the game to pick from. So you're like more likely to find the one that you want, is what I always thought. Do I want to use more of these lights around? There's not really very many. Weirdly enough, there just really aren't very many lights for this particular build for me to choose from, other than the couple that I've already tried. I think that's probably fine. It kind of looks good from above. I think that looks good from above. I put this little table here. I wanted to put something on it, but I don't know. I don't think I need to do that, actually. I could put like a center table with like a like a bouquet of flowers or something. I'll find one soon. Oddly enough, I keep getting popular ones, just not ones I want. Of course, of course. That's how it works, right? Um, the game loves give, or just like this is how it always works in every game. It's like in The Sims, how like I can't ever find the thing I'm looking for as long as I'm looking for it. If I'm not looking for it, it's easy to find. I have several things in the game that are like that. Okay, that's a nice entry. I think it's just a very classy looking entry. I kind of want to put down one of these. maybe that's what this is what it's missing. Just kind of like off to the side or something. Like, I know that's clipping a little bit in that curtain. I might leave it anyway. I think I'm going to leave it like that. It'll be fine. And that'll be like the coat closet or whatever. You just put your coats in there. Let's maybe put a lamp in here. Okay. I made my royalty Sims have another child because I wanted a daughter to play princess dress up with, but they had a boy, so now one of the kids is gonna be trans. I must have to decide which. LOL. That's fun. That's fun though. It's always so weird talking about Sims gameplay. Uh, I get what you mean. I'm so used to it that I'm like that didn't phase me at all. But I guess I understand what you mean. And I also understand that specific. I understand that specific thing too. Of like wanting to make your Sims trans or whatever. I think it's a good opportunity to just decide to do that, you know? Yeah, I'm making my kids trans because I want to play dress up. Like, how out of context is so funny. It really is. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I usually don't let the game, like, especially recently, I've been, like, if I want my Sims to have a boy, they're going to have a boy. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, usually I'm a big planner. Unfortunately, I've gotten to the point in this game where I'm a hyper planner basically, where I don't really like letting the game do what it wants anymore. I feel like I get enjoyment out of planning everything. Um, well, one of my friends and I were talking Sims in public years ago, and she was talking about a kid being taken by a social worker, and we gotta look. That's funny. That's very funny. I think we're gonna put a door in here. I think I'm just gonna put an open door. Um, they can close the door. They can't really, but they can close the door. Maybe this side. That's such a gigantic door, though. It takes up like a whole portion of the space. Maybe I do put like a closed door. Do I have any like doors that are good? Let's try this one. That's so small. So small. Let's put down. I'm trying to find a. Ooh. I kind of want one that's like has glass in it, but I think I don't know. I might need to just try to find that door's so gigantic. Look how big that door is. I can't do that. Wait, what if I do this and this? Let's Put that there. Is that good? And then put that there. Or I could switch it. Put this here instead. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. I like that. It just depends on which one I like more. But I think doing it this way would allow me to put like something in front of this window. Let's see. Yeah, classic. I want to change the wallpaper now to, I want to do a red theme in here. I don't know how red I want the red room, but this is what I was thinking, but I feel like that might be too red. Maybe the peach. The peach goes really well, actually. This is like the matching peach curtains. Does this bed have a matching like peach? I think I'm gonna leave it red. I like the red. Well, let's just try. I don't know if I like the red very much. I like the peach. We'll do red accents, but just not really red. So speaking of that, let's change these curtains to match. I think these will be good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and then this is like the room that goes with. This is like a sitting room that like goes with this bedroom in my mind. It's part of the same room. It's nice and dark in here, like all my spaces. How about that? Can I scooch this in perhaps a little bit? How's this? Good? Floor, carpet. Let's put a carpet in. How come whenever I drop carpets, I can't find where it is? Let's do this. Let's do this one. Let's scale it to 1.8. Maybe. Is this the one I like? It's very dark. I kind of like the brown one too. This is also the same one I did upstairs, and that one's also kind of pretty. This one's pretty. I think I like. I don't think I kind of like that one. Let's try that one. Then maybe this. No. Let's try the other one. This one. I think probably in that same color. Let's scale this rug up to like 1.5. Let's try 1.5 to start off with. That's probably good. I wanted you to be able to see the tassels. Then we'll do the coffee table here. Good. I'd like a mirror here. But I don't know. Would I like a mirror there? Let's just shake it up a little bit. Maybe I'll do this here as well. Is this the wrong wood tone? It comes in some pretty colors. I didn't realize it would have. That's nice. No, I'll leave that there where it was, I think. Okay, looking good, looking good. This room is really dark. I just realized that I chose a different color of that one that I've been using around the rest of the house. I'm using black ones upstairs, and I need to either pick the black ones or like the gold ones, and I need to not switch back and forth between the two because that bothers me. Let's put that one there. I put 2 in there already. Put this here. Let's put this one here. Maybe. That looks good. Yeah. That's also kind of pretty there. And you can put it on the other side as well. Could also like could also put them on there. What did I do in these other rooms? Oh, I did these ones. I think I will do this one. The kitchen shape is really cool. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that you like it. I think it's cool. I like it up here, and I like this light above here. The wood tone is a bit annoying, but yeah, I'm glad you like it. I still need to do this. I still need to finish it. This is like a probably won't do a whole lot in there. I'm probably just like a pantry, you know. Like the idea of pulling in the red. I like the kitchen. I added this too. I'm gonna put if I had, I might put like I would maybe put a cookbook there. This is just a normal house though, honestly, or a vacation rental, not a normal house. So I probably shouldn't do a whole lot of clutter on here. Just a couple generic kitchen-y stuff without making it too specific. Let's do, where's that wooden shot, this thing. Let's do another one of these here. Tea. I think I already did the tea set somewhere. Here. Should do another one, I think, maybe. We're in there. We need some art here, or a TV. I don't really have any picture frame TVs, which is what I really want to do. I put a TV in here as well, but I don't really want, like, if I put a TV there, I should put art there, actually, because you can see all the way through there. So I should put, if I wanted a TV, it would be, like, on a different wall. It could be, like, here or something. And then you put art there or something. Could put a console there, even. If I wanted a TV in this sort of suite here, if I really wanted to. And then this needs to be either a, probably not a mirror, because I feel like a mirror at the end of a hallway just is kind of weird. Because you'll be able to see this, like from the front entry, you'll be able to see whatever this artwork is. So it needs to be something well thought. It says red in it, and I feel like that corresponds with the room. I feel like that's not the worst. I wish it was maybe portrait shaped instead of landscape. I don't know if there's anything on this that I would want to use. No. Did I use this one anywhere? I feel like I did. I feel like I could use it again though and size it up just a little bit if it's not the right size. I think it's already a pretty good size. At least from here. I think it's a good size from here. And I like the way that that light looks. I want like a plant on either side or something, or let's start off with some candles. These fake ones. Maybe size them up a little tiny bit. Let's scale it to like 1.5. Make them a little bit more dramatic. That's like too big. Let's do 1.3. Let's get rid of that. Oof. I think my Chrome has just crashed, which is fun. Hold on. My Chrome is trying to crash on me. Ads start in 5 minutes, by the way. Thank you all for being here. Hi, Naya. How are you? My Chrome is crashing right now. I need to reload Chrome. I'm gonna go into my full screen cam just so I don't like accidentally get my Chrome to show up on screen. Can we reopen my closed window? Yeah. Yeah, how are you, Naya? I hope you're doing well. I was trying to close the tab and it just said absolutely not. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm working on this build again. It's coming together. I've done all the bathrooms today. And I did the kitchen off stream. I did the dining room. It's looking very cool. It's looking very cool. Cheeky close up and oh, I okay. I can show you again. Yay! Wait, I just sort of went around. I did the dining room. Did the dining room. It's good. Insert heart eyes here. I've done each bathroom a different color because I think that they're pretty when they look like that. I'm also just looking at this corner is the hint worked. Thank you, Puma. Thank you. Professional streamer. I think we're all professional streamers actually. But no, and like genuinely, the number of people I've seen do that, like it's an endless thing. It's endless. That's better. That's brighter in there. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's actually now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of almost done, isn't it? It's like almost done. Most of the rooms are basically full. There's just a couple areas left to do. And this is my third stream on this. I think it's third stream, which is way better than like all of like a whole month worth of streams. Yeah, it's going well. Going well. Should I put I feel like this is so realistic to have a TV here. I hate to say that, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I am gonna do it, I think. I might put a couple of these to make a bigger console. Oh, I don't like that. Wow, are you working on this on stream only? Basically, yeah. I did a tiny bit of work off stream here and there, getting the shape finalized because I was spending a long time on that. I worked on it for a little bit, and I did a little bit before stream today. Yeah. But we loved watching you build Goth Manor. I feel like I could give a tour of that build. I saw so much. Cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad that you liked it, and I'm glad that you were familiar enough with it that you could feel like you could give a tour. That's awesome. I love that build too. It was a labor of love, that's for sure. You've gotten so far on 3 streams. Looks so good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy. I'm very proud of that so far. And I'm very happy that it's going faster. Ads are also in 30 seconds, by the way. So if you get caught in an ad, I appreciate you. And I will see you after ads. But I wish you luck in the ad RNG and hope that you don't get a bunch of them. And I hope that you can still hear me. I don't want to use 2 of these, but also at the same time, I kind of want a console on the table under the TV. I don't even want to do a TV, but I don't know what else to put there. I think it's fine to do a TV there. It's kind of like hidden here anyway. I can do 2 of these. I could do 2 of them. Okay. Are my ads playing? My ads still aren't. Okay, they still haven't started. It says starting soon. Ads are starting soon. This room needs plants. That's what it needs. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna need to sort it by all the different packs, aren't I? Maybe the ones I'm actually thinking of, the Riviera Retreat ones. I think I put them somewhere. Here's one. Right. No, this. Which is this one from? This is from the new pack. I was thinking the Riviera Retreat one specifically, just probably to have an opportunity to use it. It looks very similar. Riviera Retreat, where are you? This one. Here we go. The fruit on it is so subtle. I don't know if I really... These aren't the vibe, actually. The rest of them are just like really big. Definitely don't want Courtyard Oasis because those are gigantic. Let's look at My Wedding Stories. These have flowers. And Royalty and Legacy has these ones. Probably these could... And I could off-center that. Maybe put a couple of these here. I might put that here. And then I might... I don't want it to be... Oh my god, camera, please. I don't want it to be super symmetrical, so maybe I'll put this here. Get me out of ad to jail, please. Oh my god, thank you, Alex. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the resub. That's very kind. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. And enjoy your retreat from ad purgatory. That's awesome. I appreciate you. My dog says, please let me in. I like that. That's good. Okay, dog wants to come in. Hold on 1 second. Dog is here for this moment. Dog child, would you like to say hi? Would you like to say hello? You can see her in the corner. You can see her in the corner. Wrong side. Hi, Ellie. Want to come up? Come up. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Hi. Don't pee on my floor, please. There she is. There she is. Don't pee, please. Don't pee. That's a good girl. Oh, yes, hello. Hi, Ellie. Yay, Ellie, for the next 30 seconds until she wants to leave. Exactly. She looks like she's chilling. Right, Ellie? Right, Ellie? Sitting in the sun? Cute little baby. My cute baby. She's all blown out. Hi, Doodle. Hello. She's okay. Okay, Ellie. Not on stream. Okay, there she is. Hi, Doodle. How are you? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I know, isn't she? Ellie, are you a cute girl? Is Ellie a cute girl? Do you have a ball? Have you enjoyed your day? Hmm? You haven't been in here very much. She says yes. She says yes to all of the questions. But anyway, hi Doodle. I hope that you're doing well. How's your day? How's your day? I've made a lot of progress on this build. It's very peach toned, but I approve. I approve of the peach tones. I like it. I like it. There's a TV in here. I just think it's realistic. You'd have a couple TVs around. Let's maybe. I was wondering kind of what clutter I want to put here. Let's just put a couple of the books. Let's put the stack of a couple books. If I could find it. If I can find it. I was here earlier, but then I needed a quick nap. That's fair. Absolutely fair. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling good after your nap. I feel like I can't take naps because it makes me really drowsy. Like, it makes me feel worse, you know. Let's just put a couple of these. Why am I struggling with the color? Let's just do these ones. Put it here. I don't like how small they are. Let's scale up to like 1.5. Yeah, of course. Any lurk or anything is always appreciated, and never feel obligated to say anything. Say that you're here. I always appreciate it, of course, and I like when everyone says hi to me and everything. But I'm a huge lurker, and I'm very bad about just kind of sneaking into chat, you know. Let's put this here. Is this? Oh, that one's wrong. Let's scooch that over a little tiny bit, maybe. This is a pretty room. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. This is the default swatch, isn't it? I do have my friend Annalie, who is a mod. I have her stream open in the background. And I heard her call my name, or I heard her say my name. I feel like she needs help with her build. I think it's very funny. I'll be there, Annalie. I'll be there, Annalie. We're gonna raid Annalie later. Did she start her stream? She did. She did. She is live. Oh, hi, Zach. Fancy seeing you here. You're a problem. I am a problem. I heard. I didn't hear the context, but I heard that I'm a problem. It's a problem with me live streaming at the same time as her. I did hear her say that. How are you, Zach? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Good. Good. I like how I think it's very funny when I'm streaming to hear her name, hear her talk about me. That's always fun. A good problem. Aw, thank you, Puma. Thank you. But thanks for stopping by, Zach. I appreciate you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Is this room good? These are driving me nuts that the colors will be irritating me, and I shouldn't be as bothered about it as I am. Doing good. Good. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. I'm doing pretty well myself. It's a good Wednesday. Good Wednesday. very hot in my room right now. The Sims is it like hot outside? Why is that so hot in here? Did somebody turn up the heat? It is okay, it is hot outside. It's 47 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. I am doing good as well. I am. It's Wednesday. So we're over the hump. It's 4 in the afternoon on Wednesday. We're looking good. We're looking good. It's hot because you're in there. We have discussed this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Totally not The Sims. Totally not my computer. Struggling. Heating up my room. Okay. I like this. I kind of want to put like. Probably wants to put curtains over this door. Let's put. We don't. I'm listening to Annalie. Okay. We don't have a matching. I already looked. We do not have a matching dresser from in-game or from this pack for this bed. So I need to use one from base game if I want to use one. I'm also thinking the mirror. The mirror will look good. This is a good enough color. I think this matches well enough. Okay, more plants. You just need to put plants everywhere. Okay. Okay, let's put a decorative chair. Put a decorative chair in here. Let's pick. I was thinking this one. Do I like the one without the arms? I kind of want to do this one. This is the one I was thinking. Here and here. A lot of places to sit in this room, considering this is part of the room, I feel like. Okay. Let's put this. Let's put some more folded towels. Because I picture these are like just complimentary sort of things for the guests. And I feel like I want to do it in each room. Okay, let's put down the thing that I always do as a marker, so I know where to put it. Put that there. Put this back. And I'll do the same complimentary little perfumes, which kind of look like, I don't know, like that looks like deodorant to me. So I'll size them down so they look like complimentary ones and just sort of put them around. Good. It's a neat trick. I started doing it as well. I really like doing that. Who did I see do that? I saw that from YouTube. I was like, that's really smart. It's really smart. I feel like there needs to be something else on this wall, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what else I want to put on there. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I also need something to put over here. I don't know. It is a, what else would be in like a hotel room? I could move this bed closer to the wall and then put something over here. Maybe I do that. Maybe I put this over here more. And then I put like a mirror. Oh, this is probably a better spot anyway. Just like flow wise. Something else I'm thinking is I could make my own custom mirror, since the mirror I'm thinking of like just doesn't really exist. Let's see if this is the good one to try this with. Okay, let's do this. This is the wrong color, but it's fine. I think this will be good. We'll overlap it with this mirror here. This one. Then we'll size this up to like 1.5. I'm gonna put it down here. I could lower this into the ground too, this mirror. Maybe I do that. Let's actually scale this down a little bit so I don't have to do 2. Let's do this. That was 1.5. Let's do 1.45. 1.4. Okay, that's good. Then I'm going to lower this into the ground by like minus 0.25. Let's try that first. Minus 0.2. Is that good? Okay, that's good. Then we'll move this. Perfect. Now we have a custom mirror, and I kind of want it to be leaning. I want it to be leaning, so we're gonna do this. This is so cool. This is perfect. We're gonna rotate this. We're gonna rotate it as a group around center, I should say, and we're gonna rotate it by like 10 degrees. That's too much. So we'll rotate it back in the opposite direction by 5 degrees. And I think this is good. Scooch that just perfectly. Okay, how's that? That looks really good. That looks very cool. It's the first thing you see when you come in, which I don't really like, but we're just going to pretend it's not like that, and it'll be fine. Who cares? Who cares? It's nice. I kind of care. I can't lie. I can't lie. Like the feng shui and everything does bother me a little bit, but I already did it. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late for me to move it now. I just spent all that work. Save. I really like that quick save. It's very cool. There should be like a quick save. Like I should be able to click Control S as well to be able to quick save. I could try it. Control S. No. He should add Control S as a hotkey to quick save. Maybe I should mention that to him in the comments or something. It'd be convenient for me. I think this room is pretty good. I don't really see. Is there anything else I'm missing in here that I have anywhere else? It's very pink. I know I wanted it to be pink, but like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I kind of want it to be less pink. I don't know why. No, it'll be pink. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I like it. I like it. I think that my problem is that everywhere is pink now, and I didn't really want everywhere to be pink. And it's sort of just become that way. Maybe that's good. Maybe I just like, maybe that's what I want to do is just change it up a little bit around here. I forgot that I did that just now, and that window is going to be in here. I'm going to need to cover that window up. It's not like the worst thing ever. It kind of looks cute in there, but it's kind of random. I think that looks good. That looks good. I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And I just saved, so that's pretty good. All right. I feel like I made a lot of progress today. I feel like I might be able to do. I think I could finish this and play test it in one more stream. I think I could. Because I think it's basically done. Other than, so I have the banquet. This is like a banquet room for the dining room. Like, I have the sitting room. This is like I picture this being a sunroom. And I really don't like an interior sitting room. So I guess it can be the same as like these other spaces here, I guess. I might be able to try to find something that's slightly different about it. I have an outdoor chess table. I have two, and I have an indoor chess table, so I don't need to do another one of those. Did I do a functional tea set? I did not. If I have one for the pack, which I think that there is. I think that there is. I could be wrong. Because so much stuff has come out recently that I don't really know which ones have come out for which. Okay, there is one. Functional tea set, even though it's not really the style I want, but yeah. We'll do a functional tea set in there, so at least you have something to do in here. Something else I need is, I think maybe in this room, I can put a... I feel like I want to do a piano somewhere too. I was thinking, but I wanted to do a radio somewhere for you to be able to like do a little bit of dancing, maybe a dance floor. I could put that in there too. I could do like, this is like the music room. Maybe I do that. Maybe I skip the tea set in there and put it somewhere else. I really like this tea set here. It's the most beautiful. But I want this one to be usable. Because I think it might be kind of cool to have you like give you a reason to come up here. Although this one's significantly prettier. I wonder if I could hide this one somewhere else nearby. Like, I don't know where to put it. I'll put it there for now and probably forget about it. Dances. I don't know when you said that. If you just said that or said that earlier. Yeah, so I think music room in here. I just want to remind myself that that's what I wanted to do. So I want to put like a piano in here. It actually comes in like the matching wood tone as well, which is crazy. I want you to be able to see it from the end, from entering the house. So it should be in that corner. So when you enter, you see the piano in the corner. Oh, at least a song ago. Oh, okay. And then you can do dance floor here. Put something here. I'm not, wait, oh, I am using Wedding Stories, so I can use that one if I wanted. I could also use the Wedding Stories piano if that one matched. It is really pretty. This one, I feel like I should use this one since it's just so beautiful. And I don't usually use it a lot. I think, yeah, having a little like dance, like a ballroom area could be kind of nice. You never know like what this build could be used for. Like I want to make it multiple purposes. But yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. I think I'm all set for today. I think I've streamed for about as to the time that I sort of wanted to, which is around 4:30. And I've gotten basically what I expected to do done as well. So I'm thinking we're good. Thank you guys for lurking, who've been lurking. Thank you to those who have subscribed. Alex, thank you for subscribing. That was very kind. And the streaks and everything. Yeah, I think we'll finish this next time. Today's Wednesday. I don't know when I'll be streaming next, which is typical, right? It'll be between 1, I go live between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern. Usually. That's what I've been doing, and I've been doing it on the hour. See you next time. See you next time, Alex. I appreciate. Thank you so much for the sub, for the resub. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'll definitely be streaming at some point, either tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. But I don't know. I never know until the day comes. I don't want to like preemptively say, oh, I'm totally going live this day, and then the day comes and I don't feel up to it. So I might, and things might come up that schedule wise that I don't know about yet. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all. And I think we'll go for a raid. I already said who I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Pigletish. Am I missing anything? Let's actually, if you guys, I have Blue Sky. If you don't follow me on Blue Sky, I post on Blue Sky. I post when I go live on Blue Sky as well. If you want some other way other than Twitch to figure out when I go live, I usually post on Blue Sky when I go live. And also I post my VODs to YouTube if for whatever reason you want to watch them on YouTube instead. They are up there. And other than that, I think we will go out on a raid, and we will be raiding. We'll be raiding Pigletish, my friend and mod, Pigletish. Tell Annalie that I said hi. She's awesome. She's so funny and she's great. She's a great person. I'm sure you'll enjoy your time there. Thank you for being here, Cass. I appreciate you. Yeah, making some good progress. Have a good rest of your day, guys. And yeah, say Jake said hi. Jake says hi is my raid message. Jake says hi. Basically. So just say that, or say Jake says hi. In Alexander's chat raid message, Jake says hi. Yeah, perfect, Alex. Perfect. And with that, I will talk to you guys later. Yes, thank you, Alex. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.